Good morning, students. Now we are going for the explanation of the second program of your experiment number 4. Here we are going to implement this diagram where one class is to be inherited in more than two classes. The super class or the parent class is your person class, and then there are two child class. One is your student and second is your teacher. We are going for the implementation of it. Here there is no restriction is given what will be the attributes and the method in your person class, in your student class, and your teacher class. By your own choice you can implement anything. So means here how many classes are there? Three classes. One is your person class, second is your student class, and third is your teacher class. The student class will inherit your person. Similarly, the teacher class will also inherit your person class. So basically, we are going for the implementation of it. This is your implementation of the person class. The class person is to be written, then colon mark, then indentation. Two variables are declared name and age, like the previous one. Then def underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Why we are writing this one? Can anyone reply? Why we are writing def underscore init?
Sir, for making a constructor, for
Yes,
defining it as a
yes. To define the constructor for that purpose, we are using this part underscore underscore init underscore underscore. If you want to define a constructor, then you can use such a method. And after that self, then two variables name and age. And here these two variables are replaced with the available variables name and age. Self.name, self.age is equal to name and age. After the initialization part, we have to display these two things, name and age. For that purpose, the display method is implemented. Def display, then both are printed self.name and self.age. So the class person, which the class person is implemented here. This class, which is your main class, or you can say the parent class, or the base class, is now implemented. It has to be inherited into the person, into the student as well as the teacher class. So here next is your teacher class, which is to be implemented throughout this code. So the class teacher, and then inside the bracket, person is to be written because we want to inherit the person. Then colon mark, then indentation, two variables are declared. Experiment is equal to experience is equal to 0, then research area is equal to some null value or the blank, nothing is there. Once again the constructor is to be created, def underscore underscore init, and after that how many variables are initialized here? Name and age, which is belongs to your person class, and then experiment experience and research area, which is belongs to your teacher class. So total four variables is to be passed, and then fifth is your self. After that, we have to call the constructor of your person class. The same procedure is to be used. The name of the class is your person because we want to call a constructor of the person class. Person dot underscore underscore init. Then here, whenever you are calling this method, sorry, constructor of your person class, two variables are required. Name and age. This has to be passed. So here name and is to be passed. And after that, inside the same constructor, experience and r underscore areas to be initialized with the incoming value of experiment and exp underscore comma r underscore area. This constructor is to be initialized, and after that once again it has to be displayed. Now here you can see to it, it is available display data. Now we want to call a method of your superclass. At that time you can use name of the class. So once again, name of the class, that is your person, then dot display method is basically belongs to your person class, as you can see it here, and then self is that. So basically what this code, what this line will do, basically it will call the display of your person class. And after that, inside the display data we are going to display the self.exp and then self.r underscore area. This is your second class which is to be inherited, sorry, implemented, that is your teacher class. Third is your class student, which will be implemented throughout this code. Here once again the class student, it is going to inherit your person class. So this one class is to be inherited. Two variables are initialized, post and marks is equal to 0. Then once again the constructor is to be implemented, def underscore underscore init, and then here in the earlier person constructor, two variables are needed, name as well as age. One, these two are available at the same time. For here post and marks is to be added. So whenever you want to call a constructor of your superclass, the name of the class person dot init underscore, once again here how many variables are required, it has to be passed. Basically this time we call the constructor of your superclass, which is your person class. Next, self.post and marks is to be initialized with the incoming data, post as well as mark. And after that, we are going to display data, right? But we want to call a display of your superclass. Once again, the person dot display, then it will call the display of your person class. And after that, two other things which are available here in this class is to be displayed: print, post as well as marks, self.post and self.marks. So here this class is completely implemented. As you can see it here, there is also a method overriding. Display data is available in one class, display data is also available in the other class. So writing is also available here. Here we are creating a object of the teacher class, right? So we how much object will create object of your student as well as the object of the teacher is to be needed. So basically the T is equal to T is nothing but the object of your teacher class. But whenever we refer the teacher class, how many parameters it will require? Name, age, experience, and research area. So the name is to be passed. Then after that age is to be passed. Then experience is to be passed, and after that the research work is to be passed. And after that, we are calling the display data. Display data belongs to your teacher class, which we basically call the display of your parent class as well. So here it will end. Next is your student class object is to be created. S is equal to student. But whenever you are referring the student, it requires how many parameter: name, age, post, and marks. So the name is to be passed, age is to be passed, then post is to be passed, then marks is to be passed. And after that, we are calling the display of your teacher class. So basically, whenever you are going to run it, you can see the output here. First is your age, first data which you have passed at this point, which is your Jaya data. So you can see the name is Jaya, age 43, experience 20, research area is your recommended system. Next is your student is to be passed, where the name is equal to money, then age 20, then post BTech, and then mark 78. In this way, the output can be. Hope everyone have understood. Now we have to execute both the programs and post it in the chat box, and then I will allow you to share the screen. Now turn on your camera and go for the execution. Those Mudassir, now you can share your screen. Everyone turn on your camera.
Is it visible, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But can you run the program first?
yes, I can, sir.
Now what you are
Here.
asking doubts of the program?
So we are asking by writing p1 dot show age.
Hmm.
Where is this method, sir? Show age.
You can see it here, na? Above the student class, show is method is there.
Yes.
Show name and after that show age.
That shows dot self print self dot age.
Yeah, got it. Yes, sir, understood. Thank you. Let's stop the share.
That's what. Toshan. Toshan Dar, are you there? Toshan, are you executing? No, 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 I think. Hanuman, turn on your camera. It is mandatory for everyone to share your screen after the execution. Samir, share your screen.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, Samir.
I can see that screen.
No, just swap it. Swap it because I can see my own.
Now.
Now
Hello.
I can see my own video. Yes, yes.
Now.
Yes. Go back, go back, go back. Yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
Program. Go into the program. I can see only the output. Okay, Samir. If you have done the program, then don't post me personally. Post it in the common. Everyone can see also. Abdul Rahman and Uzair, start sharing your screen. First Abdul Rahman, then Uzair.
Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sir, the execution is here. I added person 2 and person 3 in
Oh, you have
the
added
record.
person 2 and person 3 in your
No, 3
program.
here, from the idle shell. No, from the idle shell.
Okay. Okay, you have created
Sir, I
two objects,
want to
person 2
ask.
and person 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, can we show, a person 1, 2, 3, like the age of person 1, person 2, and person 3 in one command, or we have to give separate commands for each one of them, like person 1 dot show age, person 2 dot show age.
You have to write in this way, na? Because what is that person? Person is basically an object. So how much
Yeah.
object you create through the reference of that, you have to call that much number of times.
Okay.
Person 2 dot age, then person 3 dot age, then person 4 dot age in this way.
Okay. So, or else if you want to do it for many people, we can loop it. Yeah. Like.
No, if you want to do for the many people, now that is not related to basically your object. You can go into the array where you store your data and use the for loop and recall your method multiple number of times.
Okay.
Suppose create one data structure, that is your array of data, where you store all
Yeah.
the names as well as their details, and then use the for
Yes.
loop to call it, and then you can display it. No problem. By using only one object of person 2 dot show age, you can display it. Simple
Okay.
simple example. Suppose you want to display the Uzair 20 times, right? So there is no
Yeah.
20 Uzair, only one Uzair is there. You want to display 20 times. So what you can do it, you inside the for loop, which will go from 1 to 20, you are calling this method 20 times. So it will be displayed 20 times.
Yes,
Similarly,
sir.
if that data is available in the array, so you can call it any number of times, so that particular data will be displayed.
Displayed, right.
So there is no
Thank you,
need
sir.
to call that 20% are there to 20 object. There is no need to create a 20 object for the 20%.
Yeah.
Hope you have understood.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
There,
So,
okay, good. Always, who is this always? Always,
Yes, sir.
always. You are on mute.
Yes, sir. Hello. Hello.
Always in your program, write down your own name and age by using the others. Always use your own name. So it will also indicate that this is your program. Those who got the output of the first program posted in the chat box, then start sharing. Share your screen, Sakshi.
So is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible. Okay, good. You can also represent the output in such a way that Sakshi Mani has represented. You can see to it. Some text is given and after that the data is given. So it will be easier to understand. So you can also use such, always use such way whenever you're writing any program. So every data should be clear to everyone that what you are going to display or what you are displaying it onto the screen. Very good, Sakshi. Riva, what is your roll number? What is your roll number, Riva?
Sir, 22.
Okay. Those who do not have any problem, turn on your camera. Janvi Kadam, share your screen. Then Tanha Nadeem. Tanha Nadeem, share your screen. Tanha Nadeem Kazi. Still you are doing the first program, Tala. I am asking about the first program. You share it. Tala, unmute and you can talk. Mavra Khan. Tala, if you done the second program, then you share your screen for the second program. No problem. Mavra, share your screen for the first program. Then Toshan. Roshan. Dhar Toshan. Janvi Kadam, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Share your screen for the first program.
Sir, I shared.
You shared? Okay, fine. Abdullah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Abdullah, you share your screen.
Yes, sir.
Abdullah, you are on mute. Huh? If you're saying something, you are on mute. Unmute yourself. Khan Umar, Khan Umar, Uzair Ansari, Samir Khan, no, Samir Ashar, no? Abdullah, Umar, Uzair, and Talha. Okay, Uzair. Talha, Nadeem, and Awais Khalife. Roshandar, if you have any mic issue or camera, you can post it in the chat box. Awais, I'm asking about the second program. Okay, no problem. Do it fast. Once the meeting gets over, after 10 minutes, you rejoin it. Yes, Uzair, share your second program.
So,
Uzair,
yes, sir.
make the one more changes that your first class, person class has the name of the method as display, na?
Yes,
Name of the method is display, right?
yes.
So make it also display data in your program and see to it you are getting the output or you need to make some changes.
So, can you please repeat what?
Uh,
This one?
this one.
Okay.
Likewise, the other method name is display data, na?
Yes, sir.
Make it also display data and see to it you are getting the output or you need to make some changes.
Okay, sir. I will do check.
Tala Kazi and Tala Nadeem Kazi and Dar Roshan. You haven't shared your screen. Yes, Riva, you can show.
Sir, it is showing this.
Expected and intended block on line number 22. On line number 22, see the line
Sir,
number
yeah.
22. You can see to it here, there is a problem. After the colon, there should be an indentation mark, right? Viva.
Yes, sir.
So you can see that
Yes,
def
sir.
def के just नीचे ही आ गया है ना person. There should be some indentation, then it will start that line, na?
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Self and person both are onto the same line of def. It should be under the indentation. Yes. Self dot
So now
student
it is
also.
right.
Yeah, self dot student also same. Now say go for the run. Same problem is there for the no, check it first. Where is the problem?
So where this one. Yeah, I got it.
No, Riva.
Yes, sir.
Person one is not a part of get ID, na? Person one is basically the object which comes just below the class.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hope you have understood.
Sir, it should come below the class.
Right. Yeah, yes. Now every code will come onto the same way here. Now you see line 28.
28. Person one dot show age.
Show age, there is a space. There will be no space, na? I think so. In between show and age.
Yes.
Now you run. Now see line 18. Person is not identified. See the person on line 18. There should be
Person.
line 18.
Yes, sir. This.
You can see person may be capital, na? P capital or small. Check it.
Capital.
In this way, you can solve your problem
Yes, sir.
because here the line is always given. On this line, what is the problem? Check that line, run it. Check that line, run it. In this way, you can solve the problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Talha, share your screen.
The screen is visible.
No, no. You swap it one more time. Yeah, now it is visible. You run it.
Sir,
Yes, yes. Good. Try to accept the data from the user.
yes, sir.
I hope everyone knows how to accept the data from the user. User, can you share your screen and share your thought?
Sir, you told to change the name of this display to display.
Sure. Now explain it.
Hello?
Yes, now repeat it. What you are saying.
Yes, sir. I have changed the display to display data. Here I have to change here when we are calling that particular method, we have to change it here also display data and here also display data. So the output will be same.
You can see it here. There is a overriding in this program. Completely overriding. Display data,
Yes.
display data, display data in all three. And now here you can easily understand how to call the overriding method of the other class. The procedure is same.